Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see how to design tic-tac game in Python. So all of you know that in a tic-tac game there is a 3 by 3 grid. So here one turn is player turn and second turn is the computer turn. When I start the game, automatically first choice has been taken by the player. So now player has to put his coin anywhere on the screen. For suppose here player has clicked here. So here cross mark came and after that immediately computer has taken the turn, it has placed 0. So in case next assume the player has placed his coin here. Yes. Now computer has placed it here. Now assume that player here. Now computer has placed the coin in between. This diagonal alignment came. So automatically here computer is the winner. So if you want to play again, just end it and start the game again. So here this time computer has started the game. So now second turn is the player. So player has. So let's get into the coding part. So first open the ID editor as usual. So in a Python. So here just create the new file. Now before starting the coding, first save this file in the location. So here I saved in desktop and tic-tac game in coding part I have created. So here I want to give the name as the project. Yeah. So in the same folder I have kept another folder images. Here I am storing the 3 images. So this is the button blank image, simply white background. So this is the into mark for user 1 and this is the 0 mark for user 2. Just I downloaded the 3 images in the PNG format and kept it here. Now let's get into the coding part. So in here we are designing the project using the Tkinter GUI module. So that's why first you have to import the module, import Tkinter and give the alias name as the TK. That is the very first part you have to do. And after that, so you have to call the Tkinter constructor. So create the root window here, root equal to tk dot. So tk constructor should be called for creating the GUI window. Then for that window give the dimensions. For giving the dimensions, what you have to do, you have to call the geometry function. Geometry. Here give the window size. So here I am giving the 900 by some 640 I am giving. So after that run this in a loop. Yeah. So this window keep on running. So let's run and check this one. So tk saw typing mistake. tk. Let's run the program and check. Yeah. So one window has been created. So which is visible like this. Now. So our next target is that we have to create the 3 by 3 size buttons. Here instead of creating the buttons here, so I will create by using the functions. First create one function. I want to create the board. I am calling the function. For suppose here I am calling the function set board. The function is not yet defined. So now I am defining the function set underscore board and pass. So whenever you run this program, first one root window will be created, for the dimensions will be given, then you are calling the setBoard function. In this function I have to write a code for creating the 3 by 3 board. So here for this, if you run this program, nothing will be displayed because in the setBoard function I didn't write any code. Now here for this window there is no title. So if you want to give a title, you can specify that. So after geometry, write root dot title tick game. Yeah. And now run this program and check. So here you're seeing the name tic-tac game in the main window. Now our next topic is that you have to create the 9 by 9 board. So means here user has to click on that board. So that's why you have to create the 9 by 9 buttons. So let us see how to create. First, so already I told that in a board you are going to keep some images. So into mark are zeros. Font size a little bit looks less, that's why I'm using the images. First what I have to do, I have to create the buttons. Button 1 equal to tk dot button. So by using the tkinter object, you are calling the button function. So where you want to place, I want to place in the root window. In a button I want to keep the image, so that's why I'm using the image. So here I want to give the image name. I'm giving the name as IM. Yeah. Next, after that I want to give the height of the button. Height I'm giving around 195, and I have to give the width of the button 195, and width is around I'm taking 190. Then I want to take the background color as white. Next, and close this one. Now if you run, after you have created the button but not yet placed on the window, if you want to place it, you have three functions. One is pack, second one is place, third one is grid. You can use any of these functions. Now here I am using the grid function. b1 dot grid. So grid, here I am giving the row equal to 0 and column equal to 0. Yeah. Now run this program and check. Here it will show an error because I didn't specify the image. So first what you have to do, you have to load the image. So whenever you want to load any image, whenever you're dealing with images, you have to import one special package from pil import image tk comma image. You have to import both the classes. Now what you have to do, you have to get the image. So im equal to image dot open. First you have to open the image. Where do that image is available? So here I have created one folder images. In that images, initially I am keeping the cover blank one. So here I have to give the path images slash cover dot png. Now open. Yeah. So I have opened the image. Then I want to resize the image because by default size will be there. So I want to resize by fitting to the button. So what I'm doing, I am equal to im dot resize. I'm giving the size 215 comma 215. So as per your convenient, you can give the size. Image has been resized. Now convert it to the photo type by using image tk dot photo image of im. After resizing, convert into the photo image, and that variable is assigned to the image here. Now let's run this program and check. So still it is showing an error. So image t1, some typing mistake somewhere. Yeah, here image tk. Yeah. Now run. See this one button is visible here, but nothing is happening, no activity. So like this I want to create total how many buttons? I want to create the 9 buttons. Now close and similarly create another button. So now I am creating the second button in column 1. Now run the program and check. First button, second button, 2 buttons came. Next. So here give the another name for the button instead of giving. Yeah, b2. Yeah. Next. Similarly create another button. This is the button 3 I am creating. So button 3, third button has been created. Yeah. So now here I am giving the column 2 in the same row. 1, 2, 3, 3 buttons are visible. So like this you have to create 3 more by giving different indexes. Copy and paste. Yeah. Yeah. So b1, b2, b3 is over. So make it as rename b4. Next b5, fifth button, b6th button, 7 button, 8th button, 9 button. Total 9 buttons I need. So total I have created the 9 buttons. First 3 buttons in first row. Now from b4 onwards, change the row. Yeah. b4, b5, b6 on second row. Now b7 onwards, it go to the third row. Yeah. Now run this program and check. Yeah. So total 9 by 9 boxes are visible. So now board is ready. Now our next target is that, so whenever user clicked on this one, that activity should. So for that, how to write the logic? Means, so whenever user has button, you have to call some function. Whenever user has clicked the button, immediately you have to call some function. In that particular box, some coin or some value should be placed. Now how to do? For this, what you have to do is that first, after doing this, you have to keep all the button references in one variable. The variable name is cells, means button 1 comma button 2 comma button 9. For all the buttons, you are storing what are the button objects you have created. All the objects storing the references in cells. Simple. So make it as the global, which can be accessed anywhere. You are modifying and create one global variable here. Simply create cells, create empty list. So after creating the button, store all the button references. All the button here what you are doing, you are storing all the button references. So button references are over. Here I want to give the end button also, means closing. So here I am writing button equal. Here I am not keeping the image, I am giving the text some message. Here I want to write end game. So now here, so I'm giving the height equal to 5 and I'm giving width equal to 10 and background color is I'm giving some background color red. So then after that putting comma and I'm giving the font size, font equal to, so what is the font size and style I want to give? So cursive font, then font size is around I'm giving 14 and I'm giving bold as the font style. Yeah, now font is over. Next, yeah. So after that, if you run this program, let's see. So wait, so I have to give the positions also. So here I'm giving row equal to 1 and I'm giving column equal to 3. Here I'm keeping on B9 grid. Sorry, I have to rename here B10 grid. Yeah, see this one here, one special button came end game. If you click this, nothing is happening simply. So that's why what you have to do, you have to give some, you have to call some function. So here in 10th button at the end, write command command equal to, what is the main window name here, root dot destroy. Yeah, call the function and run this one. Now wait, maybe some spelling mistake. command command equal to root dot destroy. Now run it and check. If you click on the end button, game window will be automatically. And next thing is that, so whenever user clicked on the particular button, as per the turn, that particular image should be displayed. So that's why first what you have to do, first you have to load the images, to game. So means two coin images are there. So I am giving as a load coin images. So in this, by calling this function, I have to load two images to the program. So here for storing this, define one function coins. Here store the references of the two images. So like here I am keeping to store images of two users. So for one user into mark and second user for big O. So now what I have to do is first global and which variable I am storing coins. So in that I want to store. So two images, what are the names of the two images? First go to that folder and check. First image name is P1, second image name is P2. I have to load. So P1.png comma P2.png. So these are the two images I want to store, P1.png, P2.png. Now what I have to do, I want to load one image at a time. For k in names means at a time one image will be taken. Now what I have to do, I have to, as usual, like at the top what we have done similarly, similar to this one, I have to convert into the photo image type by resizing to the button size. Yeah, so I kept here. Yeah, so here what should be the image name? So here image name is already taken by using for loop. That's I'm taking plus k. So image is the folder and k is the image. I am converting stored in the im format. Now append to the coins dot append of im. So you are taking one image at a time and resized and convert to the photo image and storing in this variable. So both the images are ready. So for this, first make a function call. First set the board and after that call the function load coin underscore images. Yeah. So both the things are ready. And your next point is that, so whenever user has clicked on the button, then you have to make a call. So how to do? First, for every button, whenever user has clicked on any button, immediately you have to perform some activity. So what I have done here, simply write the, for every button, write command equal to make one function call, means set coin. Set coin is the command. Here I want to give the position of the button. So which button user has pressed, I want to make it as the parameter. Set coin 1 means user has pressed the first button. Similarly keep it for every button. This is for the second button. So whenever user clicked on this B2 button, you have to pass the parameter as the 2. Now whenever user has pressed on the B3 button, you have to pass the parameter as the 3. Next one is 6, 7, 8 is 9. So like this, whenever user has pressed on in this button, because of this function call, 1 will be passed to the particular function. Now our task is to define the function set coin. Now till now I didn't define the function, that's why now I'm defining the function coin. Here what is the parameter you are passing? Position. At which position button you are pressing means whether you are pressing the button 1 or whether you are pressing the button 2 or such things you are passing here. Now let's get into the coding part. Now, so what we have to do, whenever a user has pressed any button, so immediately that particular button you have to keep the image. So where you have stored the images, in which variable? Coins. You are not modifying, doesn't need to use now. So what you have to do, that particular button should be modified. So where you have stored all the button references? In cells. In cells variables you have stored all the button references. Now as per the button they have pressed, we get the position number. So based on the position on the particular cell, position 1 minus 1, because cell references, all the button references are stored in the variable cells. So here index is starting from 0, that's why I'm making position minus 1 dot config. Here what I have to do, I have to change the image on the button. So what I have to do, image equal to, so what image I have to store? Generally I stored all the images in coins variable. By default I am keeping the first user image. So later on I store the image based on the user term. So now let's run the program and check. If I run the program, it is showing an error. It is regarding at the function call. Yeah. Here one more mistake. So whenever you are calling any function with parameter, you have to use lambda here. So command equal to lambda dot set coin. Whenever you are making a function call with parameters, so you have to keep it on every button. So that is one mistake. Yeah. Now run and check. So here it's working, but no button is not yet activated, means there is some mistake in that button error, button syntax. Here I'm keeping the image on every button. So that image variable, in which variable I am storing the image, that is im, that should be declared as global. Now run. Yeah. Now for suppose if user has clicked any button, immediately symbol should come. So always it is giving into mark. The reason is that always I'm loading the first button only. So it has been loaded. So now you have to end the game. So finally, whenever user has clicked the button, so automatically we are getting the image. So up to here there is no issue. Next point is that turn. Who is playing the game? So by default initially I am keeping the turn equal to 1. So first player turn. So the person who is playing the game. So that is the first turn. So that whenever variable turn equal to 1, it belongs to the player. Otherwise it is the turn of the computer. So now get into the logic. Now come here. So here you are going to use the turn variable. So which should this turn variable contain who is placing the point right now. Now what we have to do immediately, first check one condition, turn double equal to 1. So meaning is that it is the player 1. Now it is the turn of player 1. Yeah. Now player 1 is playing. So as per the position is same, now it should be turn minus 1. So turn contain, coin contain two images. One is at 0 index, one is at 1 index. 0 index belongs to turn 1, 1 index belongs to turn 2. That has been taken. Now after that immediately change the turn. Whenever first user places the coin, immediately give the turn to the second user. That's what I am doing. Else if first condition is false, it is the turn of the second user. Now what we have to do, same as usual, place the coin based on the turn and give the chance for the second user. Yeah. If I click, it is the first user. If I click again, it comes to the second user. If I click again, first user. If I click again, second user. If I click first user, click second user. So every time alternative images are getting changed. And if you carefully observe that images are little bit larger, so that you can reduce the dimensions. Instead of up to 150, it looks little bit good. Yeah, so that's better. So image sizes are ready and alternative images are loading. Now point is that here one more problem is there. If you run the game, if user 1 has pressed here, if you press on the same button again, coin is changing. It should not be changed. So whenever you have placed one coin in particular cell, immediately that cell should be disabled. So next, later on, no user should press the same button. So for that, what you have to do, what are the position you are placing the coin, that cell should be disabled. State equal to disable. So keep this parameter. So automatically once you place the coin, that cell will be automatically disabled. So same thing, keep it for the second user, and now run. If you place the coin here, if you click again, you cannot perform an action because the cell is already disabled. You cannot press again. If you place here, it is going to the second user. If you click again, it is not going to do anything. If you place here, nothing will do. Here, no. Here, no. So means once you place the coin, that cell should be automatically disabled. And next important thing is that then how do we decide the who is the winner? So based on the position they kept the coins, in which position they kept and which buttons they have keep the images. Based on the positions only we'll decide. So that's why what we have to do. So here always store the positions of each player. So player positions. So for this I am using the variable player pos play underscore pos equal to this one. Similarly, I want to keep the computer position also. So one side will be played by the computer and second side will be played by the user. So here what I have to do, so I'll write equal to, so to empty list. Now, so here whenever you are placing the image in any coin, immediately store the position in this variable comp underscore pos dot append of pos, the wherever you are keeping the coin, so that variable should be kept. Whenever it's a turn one, it is the player. So play underscore position dot append pos. So means saving the position of player. So similarly, you have to save the position of the computer also. When it's turn 2, you have to save the position of computer, and variable name is not a play here, comp. Yeah. So access both the variables, global comp underscore pos comma play underscore pos. I'm using both the variables. So whenever it's turn one, whenever you have clicked on any button, that button number should be saved in play pos. Whenever the turn is 2, that whatever the button computer has pressed, that button should be stored in the variable comp pos. Positions are saved. Next thing is that how long user can play how long you can play this game. So how long? Until all positions are filled. All positions are filled. How do you know that? When the number of computer position plus number of player positions are equal to 9. If len of computer underscore position plus len of play underscore position total, when the total number of positions are equals to 9, then you have to close the game. So return none. So otherwise, if the total number of positions you kept the coins are less than none, then you have to keep on playing. Otherwise, you have to stop the play. So this is the logic you have to apply. Next. So here till now you are thinking about the user turn. And turn 2 also user is pressing. But here in turn 2 computer should make a call automatically. So that's what you have to do. Create another function system turn. So here system is turning the button. Here system should randomly pick one choice, the place which is not yet chosen by either user or computer earlier. In that place system should pick. So here system should generate the random number until it finds the free space. So that's why I'll take a while loop, while true. Take an infinite loop. Now what you have to do, system should generate one random number by using random module. randint. So it should generate one random number. That number should be in between 1 and 9. Now after that, make sure that that number is not already chosen. That number should not be chosen earlier. So that's why if r not in computer position at the same time are not in player position, means that position should not be chosen earlier. If it is not there, then what you have to do, it should call the set coin function, set underscore coin. So here position should be r, and immediately make a break. So if this condition is not false, means if r is already available, what are the choice system has taken which is already chosen, then you have to generate another random number. It should keep on running. So that's why I am keeping in the infinite loop. And here when it is the turn 2, automatically it should not wait, immediately have to make a system call, because turn 2 belongs to the system. syst system underscore turn. That's it. You are making the turn equal to 2 and you are making the system call. So now system will automatically place the coin. Now let's run the program and check. So this is the user turn, and here system turn there is an error. Random is not defined. Yeah, you have to import one important module, random. So the purpose of this module is to generate random numbers. Import random. Yeah. So user turn, immediately system has placed 0. User turn, system has placed here. User turn, system has placed. Yeah. Yeah. So here it is being giving some error. So means the program is not yet stopped. It is getting into some infinite loop. So here program is getting into the infinite loop, means somewhere program is not stopping. Yeah. So user turn there is no issue. When it comes to the system turn, when do you make a system turn? If the total number of coins you kept is less than 9, then only you have to make a function call. Yeah. So here, sorry. Yeah. So here total length is less than 9, means number of coins you have placed, that is less than 9 cells. Then only system can should get a chance. Otherwise, there are no moves. So if length is greater than or equal to 9, if length is greater than length is greater than or equal to 9, no more moves. If it is less than, then only system should place a coin. Now let's run and check. Is the system turn? Is the turn? Yeah, it's fine. So let's give the turn to the user. I have changed the turn to the system. Now let's run and check. System is placing. Yeah. So there is no infinite loop. Everything has been terminated properly. So up to here everything is okay. Then how do we check that whether you won the game or not? Means who is the winner? That is the next point, is that who won the game. That is the main issue here. So that's why what you have to do, after placing every coin, you have to check that who is the winner. So that's why what you have to do here, immediately define one function, who is the winner. Def is underscore winner, whether the particular user is winner or not. So how do we check the winner or not? Based on the number, what are the positions where they have placed the coins. So that's why that user positions I am taking as a parameter. Yeah. So once check. So here this is the cell number 1, 2, 3. If anyone placed all the 3 cells horizontally, he is the winner. 1, 2, 3. If anyone placed 1, 4, 7, he is the winner. 7, 8, 9 is the winner. 3, 6, 9 is also winner. Diagonal is also winner. This diagonal is also winner. Horizontal is winner and vertical is winner. So first what we have to do? So first we have to find out the winning positions. what are the winning combinations. Take one variable, and here winning combinations we are storing in one variable. Winning combination variable values I'm storing in nested list. If anyone keep the coins at 1 comma 2 comma 3 positions, among all his positions, whenever there is 1 2 and 3, he is the winner, no doubt. So other than this, if anyone keep coins at first, fourth and seventh position, he also will be taken as the winner. Similarly 2 5 8, this is also the positions. If anyone keep coins in any of one set, then that particular user is the winner. Now similarly 3 6 9, next 4 5 6, next 7 8 9, next 1 5 9, next 3 5 7. So these are the winning coins. If anyone keep their positions are in this list, they are the winner. Now what you have to do is that initially assume that user f is nothing, means if user is winner, you have to keep f equal to 1. Winning sequence count. Means in how many winning sequence they have kept. Now first, for sequence from winning combination, take one list at a time. Winning combination. So from user position, you have to compare this winning combination. So initially f equal to 0 means number of positions it has been successfully matched. So for k in sequence is the variable sequence. Yeah. Now what you have to do, if each position 1 2 and 3, k means first k will be taken as 1, then 2, then 3, after that 1 4 7. So one set at a time will be taken if that variable is present in the given user positions or not. If k in user underscore position, then immediately increase the count of f by 1. So like this you have to run continuously after finishing all the particular sequence. What you have to do, if that sequence count is double equal to 3 and turn equal to 1, means if these three sequence has been matched and if the turn is 1, then who is the winner? Win equal to 1, means you are keeping one variable here to stop the game. Global variable take win equal to global win. Here you should not assign. This variable will enter as the value 1. So otherwise, so after that what you have to do, you have to display the message, winner message. Who is the winner here? Player is the winner. So that is the message to be displayed. So for this what you have to do, create one separate label, tk dot label, for displaying the message only. Label, you have to place it in the root window. Then what is the text you have to keep? Message. In message variable, what are the text that should be displayed? Then you can give the height equal to 2, then you can give width equal to 20, then you can use some background color, and similarly you can give the font also. Font equal to your cursive comma some, you can give some little bit big font comma bold. Yeah. Now you have to place lab dot, I'm giving some x coordinate as 200 comma y coordinate as 200. Yeah. Now after that, once the winning combination formed, immediately break the loop. In case if total count is 3, at the same time turn equal to 2, then it is the second user winning. Same combination, right? But here winning message only will be differ. So here who is the winner? Computer is the winner. Simple logic, and you have to break it now. So after checking all the combinations, If you find that if f value is less than 3, means winning combination count for any user. If it is less than 3, now what you have to do? So immediately you have to check another condition, and total number of positions are placed. You have to check len of computer position plus len of player position total. So both the position total is double equal to 9, means all the positions has been already placed. Then but there is nowhere, no user is getting this winning combination count. Then what you have to do? So here what you have to display one special message. So win value should be 0. Next what you have to do, simply there is no concept of break. Now simply known is 1, simply you have to display the message game is game type play again. This is the message you have to keep. Now after that what you have to do, when our system is throwing the dice, where the system throw, yeah, here. So first you have to check that whether you won the game or not. If win double equal to 1, simply you have to return none. Don't do anything, simply return. Now for storing the win, create one global variable. So I'm keeping some, initially I'm assuming as the 0 as the win. Now run the program and check. Some invalid syntax, yeah, for sequence in, yeah. Now run. System has placed, yeah. So it is not showing the winner messages. So means I didn't call the isWinner function. So after every coin move, you have to call that function. Yeah. So here I have moved a coin. So immediately I have to check that is winner or not. Is underscore winner. Here you have to append your position. You have to send your positions. Yeah. Check for win. What you are doing here? You are checking whether you are the winner or not. Similarly, you have to call for the player 2 also. Is winner. Here you have to send the computer position. Yeah. Now run. So here it is showing that player is the winner. So yeah, here this diagonal has been matched for cross symbol. So that's why here player is the winner. Now play the game again. Yeah. So here computer has kept in the diagonal. That's why computer is the winner. Now once again play. Now let's once again play for the tie game. Yeah. Yeah. So here it is showing that no one has won the game. Game is tie and showing the message play again. So here in this game almost everything is okay, but the problem is that who is getting the first turn. So that is here in our program initially I kept turn equal to 1, that is the play turn. Always I fixed that one. Instead of this one I want to decide the play turn by using random function. So what I have to do, generate a random player turn. So instead of fixing the one player for every time, I am fixing the turn. So how can I do? First by using here generate one random number, turn random dot randint 1 comma 2. It will generate any one random number. So if turn double equal to 1, so obviously it is the computer start, it is the player 1 turn. So where I want to display, I want to keep some image. So some label where I want to keep the image. So I am creating one but label tk dot lab a label. I want to keep in the root where text equal to, so I want to keep that player turn first, and immediately what you have to do, you have to give the height and width of the label HAGST. Height equal to 2 comma, I am giving the width equal to some 20 comma, I am giving border width, I want to give some border 3, and I want to give some background color, so that's why I'm giving that base equal to can I'm giving, and you can specify the font style and all the things, cursive cursive comma, and I want to give the font size, I'm giving 14, I want to make the text as the bold. Yeah, so this label has been decided. Now where I want to keep the label, so for that simply I want to keep by using the grid function button dot grid, so I'm keeping in the first row equal to 0, and column already 2 occupied, that's why I'm giving the column 3. So this is for turn 1. In else means it is the turn of computer, so means computer should make a move, that's why we can keep a message computer started game. You can keep this one, we'll keep in the same position, but whenever computer has been started, computer should automatically make a move, so that's why I have to call the function system underscore tur. Yeah, so now almost ready. Now let's run the game. Yeah, see this one, it is showing that player turn first, so now player has to make a move, click, so computer is the winner and game, and now again run the game. So here computer has started the game by placing some coin already, so that user can click here. Yeah, your game is tied, you have to play again. So this is the way you can design the TikTok game by using Tkinter. So that's all about this.